Bill Gates lessons.
Hire people smarter than yourself.
Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're diving into one of Bill Gates' most powerful lessons for entrepreneurs. Always hire people smarter than you. This principle shaped Microsoft's success and remains a cornerstone for building any great company. When Gates started Microsoft, he knew he couldn't be the best at everything. His strategy was simple: surround himself with brilliant minds who could outshine him in specific areas.
Yeah, so the one you probably do know about is Steve Ballmer. Steve was with me at Harvard. He went off and worked for, he actually graduated, went to Procter & Gamble, and then he was going to Stanford Business School. And I had so overcommitted the firm because I was always worried we had lots of customers go bankrupt. And I was hiring people who had children, they were moving to the city. And so I'd always do this calculation of, okay, do I have enough money that if nobody pays me, can I pay the employees for over a year? And so I realized I needed somebody who could hire people and maybe even tell me not to sell things that weren't done yet. So I convinced Steve to drop out of business school. He came on and he was extremely good at hiring people. Then we realized we needed somebody who'd been in a large corporation. We made a mistake. We hired somebody from Tektronix who, when we interviewed him, we were so embarrassed that why would he want to come to our crummy little company? We forgot to interview him. But then after 6 weeks, when he hadn't plugged his computer in, we actually decided that he wasn't the right person. But there was a person who worked at Radio Shack, a guy named John Shirley, that I wanted to hire. And I couldn't even say it because I really respected John. He was a huge customer at that point. And so I had the venture capitalist, Dave Marquardt, is on the board, go say to John that I wanted to hire him. And John was like, well, of course, God, I'd love to come there. So I guess I underestimated our attractiveness at that point. But he came in, and he was the adult who had done financial planning. Like, we made this mouse peripheral, and we had a warehouse full of them because we'd made too many. I mean, just such stupid things. And John just completely got that stuff under control. He was president for 9 years.
Wow.
And then he was an adult who knew how to hire adults. So we ended up with a nice mix of young, naive, over-optimistic people who we controlled everything. And then the adults who could ask us to think twice before we did 3 crazy things per day. So it was a really great blend of skills. And we learned how to accept the fact that they weren't quite as intense as we were. I mean, they had like wives and kids and things. So they would leave at some point during the day.
The lesson here is clear. As a founder, your job isn't to be the smartest person in the room. Your job is to build the room, to create an environment where top talent thrives.
Practical advice for entrepreneurs? Look for people who challenge your thinking. Hire for potential, not just current skills. Retain talent by giving them meaningful problems to solve.
So, the next time you're building a team, remember Gates' commandment: hire people smarter than yourself. It's not a sign of weakness, it's the ultimate strength of a visionary leader. What's your strategy for attracting top talent? Share it in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more lessons from the world's greatest entrepreneurs.